Hey, I'm Callie Lewis.
And I'm John P.
Today on Geek Beat Live, is the Kindle Fire worth your money?
Candy, it's what's for dinner.
A snake better than Voldemort's?
Do you want to be an astronaut?
And I'm probably going to jail. I'll tell you why. Hey guys, welcome to Geek Beat Live. How are you doing today? It is Friday.
I'm a little chilly.
Are you?
It's a little cold in here.
That's why I'm wearing long sleeves.
It's cold outside though. It's been freezing in Dallas.
Oh my goodness.
This morning it was like 37 degrees or something crazy.
Our editor-in-chief, Dave Peterson, is in town, and earlier in the week it was really warm. He got used to it. Now it got really cold, and he's like, what the heck is going on? It's Texas.
Yeah, but he's from up
He's from
in
Seattle, so he's used to it.
Pacific Northwest. He doesn't think it's cold here.
You guys watching on TV, on YouTube, just so you know, this is Geek Beat Live. We also have Geek Beat daily throughout the week. You can get that on iTunes, on YouTube, wherever you want. And you'll see us kind of talk to the chat room. We are live streaming this, and we do talk to the chat room, and you guys can join us at live.geekbeat.tv.
Every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's when, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. 4 p.m. Eastern. That's when we're doing it actually live. Sorry about that.
We don't know what time it is.
It goes live on TV every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, but we're actually recording it at 4 p.m.
Exactly.
So
you guys can follow along with all the stories that we're going to be talking about.
But wait.
What?
If you are following along, what you need to do is you need to go over to getglue.com.
You totally screwed my story up.
You need to go to getglue.com and you need to check in while you're watching live. Because you can only check in to Geek Beat Live when we're live.
Right. And so once you do that, once you follow John's, to-do list, then you can go to geekbeat.tv/live39.
No, live 40.
Live 40.
Right here.
Are we on 40 already?
Live 40.
We are on 40 episodes.
Episode 40.
So you can go to that to get all the links, all the pictures, all the videos. GK Dave at GK Dave on Twitter is taking care of you there.
He is, and Chris Philby says he needs 9 more for the Superfan sticker on Get Glue.
Nice. 9 more.
That's not too many.
So I have a question. Has there ever been something that you've wanted that you just needed so bad but you couldn't have, so you just kind of hacked it through?
No, there are things that I want constantly, but I'm not allowed to buy them. So
I'm sure there are.
So I just whine and whine and whine until one day maybe I'll get one.
Right. So take a look at this picture. This guy really wants an Apple computer, I'm betting.
I would say so.
Take tape and put an Apple in there. He's on a PC, obviously.
You know what would have been more awesome?
What?
If they took that apple and sliced it, cut it in half and then cut a little sliver so that it was a real piece of apple, but not like the whole 3D apple. I want a little slice of apple. It wouldn't have stuck out so far.
You have to agree, it's kind of cuter.
Maybe then he could like dehydrate it and then super glue it right to the outside of his laptop.
Right, that would be awesome.
I don't know if that would add much to
So you're wearing a cool shirt. I'm wearing a pretty cool shirt.
Callahan Auto, you guys know what this is from, right? We got Tommy Boy fans in the house.
Tommy Boy?
Tommy Boy.
You guys?
Oh, good Lord.
You guys in the chat
Another
room, let us
movie.
know. You watch Tommy Boy or not?
Everybody watches Tommy Boy.
Is it like a TV show? You know I'm giving you a hard time, right?
I think I made you watch that movie, didn't I?
Yes,
Do you
you
even
did.
know where yours is from? Welcome to Hill Valley?
This is even better, from Back to the Future.
Okay.
All right, so where can they get shirts like these?
CrazyDogT-shirts.com.
All right, it is time for news.
Excellent.
All right, so the DOJ kind of made us a little mad today, or this week.
A little?
A lot mad.
Go ahead, tell them what they did.
All right, so the DOJ actually
The DOJ is the Department of Justice.
They want to make illegal, a criminal offense for you to break terms of service on any website that you sign up for. You know how when you sign up, you fill out your username, you choose a password, and you check, yes, I agree to the terms of services without even reading the terms of services?
Yeah, whatever. It goes beyond that, too. They want to make it illegal, essentially, for you to lie online.
Right.
So you can't go onto, AOL and set up an account and say that you're a woman when you're a man or vice versa, and you can't,
What about a name? Can you choose JT Webman?
No, you cannot.
No.
No.
You have to choose your full name.
You've got to do that.
So they're taking a cue from Google.
Otherwise, you know what? You're going to go to jail.
I think I'm going to wind up going to jail. Not that I lie about anything except for my weight online, but I think I might go to jail because I could possibly be breaking terms of services without my knowledge.
I usually don't, but I will start doing it if they pass this law. I guarantee you I'll break every TOS there is. Listen, it's so ridiculous, okay? And I have a company as well, Woopra, okay?
Yes.
We have two companies. So the point is, at Woopra, we have terms of service. You have to agree to our terms in order to be using the service.
What did I agree to when I signed up?
You don't want to know.
Uh-oh.
But the point of this story is this is a contract, in essence, between our customers and us. It is a private business.
It is a contract.
Individual kind of contract. So what you're going to tell me is the DOJ is going to start enforcing that private contract as if it were a criminal offense?
Looks like it. Well, okay.
Then where do we stop? Then all contracts throughout the universe, if you break a contract, you go to jail.
Correct.
How ridiculous
that
is
this? Pretty ridiculous. Now, it's not an official thing. It's not happening, so don't get, too upset right this second. But I think if it were to happen, people would just stop signing up for services.
It would be bad. It would cause commerce on the internet to just come to a halt.
Everyone would stop.
So that's the bad thing that the government, the man is trying to do right now.
But NASA's doing something pretty cool.
They want to put you in space.
Well, not necessarily, but they do want astronauts.
They're
opening it up to everyone.
There are a few people I want to put in space.
I'm sure there are. Just kick them and then whoosh.
To the moon, Alice.
So, okay, the NASA has opened it up, and here are the requirements if you want to become an astronaut. You have to have U.S. citizenship, of course. Your height has to be between 5'2" and 6 foot. You're out, John. Out. You
discrimination.
I guess you just can't fit in the shuttle. I
don't know.
So you have to have 20/20 vision, and you can have corrective. You can have like LASIK surgery and be okay.
Do you have to have a full head of hair?
No, they didn't say anything about hair because you have the helmet on, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Bachelor's degree in engineering, biological science, physical science, computer science, or mathematics.
Out.
3 years of relevant experience or 1,000 hours of pilot in command time in a jet aircraft.
In a jet. How much are they going to pay us if we do this job?
They're going to pay between $64,000 and $141,000.
That's a pretty big range.
I know, right?
Wait, between 64 and 141?
I know. I don't know how to tell you.
That's like walking into McDonald's and going, how much can I get paid to work here? Well, somewhere between $5 and $15 an hour.
Right. Well, all right. So we are going to go see if maybe I can check it. I'm within the height ranges.
You could do it.
So
you could do
maybe. But in the meantime, we want to know, just like that guy who loved an Apple computer so much, he decided to make one himself. If there's something that you guys really want, but you haven't been able to afford, what is that item? Go leave us a fame spot.
Head on over to youtube.com and just find the Geek Beat page, click on Fame Spot, fill it out.
Exactly. You can also do it with a mobile app, like not the Kindle Fire. We're going to tell you why after we get back.
Welcome back to Geek Beat Live, folks. I am John P.
I'm Callie Lewis. How are you today? I hope you're doing well.
How are you doing? I have a little crick in my side. It's
Do you?
Yeah.
You want me to punch you?
No, I don't want that.
That would help, right?
That will not help.
Oh, okay.
That will not help.
So what's up today? We have 2 tablets sitting here.
We each have 2 tablets.
Now
did you
that
guys
it's
notice?
gadget time.
Wait, did you guys notice? We're not using laptops today. We're using tablets. We're running the whole show off of tablets just to prove that it can be done.
Yes, we are.
But you know what? We're not running them off of
The Kindle Fires.
The Kindle Fire.
We are actually running them off our Samsung Galaxy Tab, and there's a reason for that. So let's talk about the Kindle Fire.
You really want me to talk about it?
Well, I'm going to start,
okay,
so I can actually get in a word edgewise. The Kindle Fire was really, really, really excited about it. It was just released this week. We all got it, and I thought, I hope it can replace my Galaxy Tab. Not because I don't like the Galaxy Tab, I just wanted it to be that good because the Tab is a great device. So, turns out this thing is primarily a reader with a couple of extra capabilities. So it's a reader if you want to read books and if you want to watch Netflix or do a few things like watch Hulu Plus, then cool, it's a good device for you.
You
but there are a lot of
book.
problems. I do. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have let you see that.
Can I tell you what some of the problems are?
Go for it.
Okay, first of all, we both have them. We've both been playing around with them. Okay, now the good news is they cost $199.
Yes.
That's the good news.
Very good news.
Okay, the bad news is, okay, let me just see. Where shall I begin?
Where in the list shall we start? First of all,
no screen auto brightness controls.
Right,
so when
you have to
walk in and
manually
out of
adjust.
dark, you got to adjust it. No hardware volume controls.
That's a big one. What if you get a call and you have to turn it down real quickly because you're listening to the rap that you love so much, and the person on the other end really doesn't want to hear that?
No Android type status bar at the top.
Now this is Android, but they've changed the entire interface. So it is very much, you have to click settings up here.
Are you gonna interrupt me every time I tell you when there's not something? Because this is gonna take a long time because there's not a lot of stuff.
I'm giving them a little bit more information.
No swipe. No GPS. No desktop widgets for Android. No camera. No 3G or 4G connectivity. The power button is really small and it's awkward and it's on the bottom.
That doesn't bother me. I actually like that.
If you put it down like this or something, bang.
I haven't done that.
I did this and it just turned off. Now I did it just turned on. Okay, it's the worst place you could possibly put a power button. If you had an Android like a tablet, a Galaxy Tab, and you paid for premium apps in the Android market.
Yes.
You can't get them on here.
Right.
Which means, that takes the benefit away. So you have to buy premium apps in the Amazon App Store.
Right.
Then you can install them on other things. But if you already bought some on the other, you can't get them on here.
Rebuy it.
Plus, like 95% of the apps for Android will not install on here. And even though we know of a hack.
Yes.
Okay, to install GetJar on here.
There are ways to get around that, but it's still not very good.
I still can't get those things to run on it.
Okay, so he named all this stuff, but my major rant is they have locked Google out completely. And I keep thinking, you're just sending me straight into the arms of your competitor, Amazon. And I love you, Amazon. I adore everything about you guys until now because you just killed everything about a tablet that I need.
Look, all we want is our Gmail, our calendar, our contacts, and our docs, okay?
You cannot even download apps for that, even third party.
They're built into the Android operating system and somehow they frickin' disabled it, basically, okay? I mean, okay, that's the bad news. The good news is...
I never ran like this. You guys are seeing a different side.
This is very disappointing. The good news is that the apps that do run on here and the ones you can get out of the Amazon store, they run well.
Very well.
They run well.
Angry Birds is very fast. It's a dual-core processor, so...
Netflix works. You can watch the movies on here. It streams well.
Yes.
One other cool thing is if you buy a lot of books and music and stuff from Amazon, they're already there. You just kind of hit the books button and the books show up and you're done. So if you're looking to buy a tablet type device for someone who's maybe it's their first time, like
if you're
your
not
mom or your
spoiled,
dad or something.
It could be a good thing
might be
if you don't need Google One, So, but I would say go. I think both of us.
But for $100 more, you can get a tab.
$100 and get a Galaxy Tab from Samsung. So that's our Kindle. Those are our Kindle thoughts, and we would love to know what you guys think. So send your thoughts in.
Send it in.
So it's the holidays, as we all know.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Don't sing.
Okay.
I can sing, but you can't.
You can't sing either. Neither.
No, I can't
We will
sing
make a
at
pact
all.
with the audience. Neither of us will ever sing again.
Promise. All right, so you know how when you're at Walmart or Target or any store, there are the Salvation Army jingle bellers out there. What are they called?
Santas.
The fake Santas?
Seriously?
Anyway, so they're out there asking for donations
Is
for the
it wrong
Salvation
that they
Army.
annoy me?
They annoy a lot of people.
Am I bad?
And here's what a lot of people do. They walk out and they're like, I'm sorry, I don't have any change.
I don't have any change. Well, it's true, actually. A lot of times you don't have change.
Right, but you cannot use that excuse anymore because now they are taking credit cards.
They've gone digital, baby. What they've done is they've got these little devices. What are those things called that they have?
It's called a, oh crap, it's swipe.
No, it's this little
Square.
It's square, the square, and you plug it into your iPhone or whatever, and it turns your iPhone into a credit card swiper.
I got a
them.
facial the other like a few months ago, and she had it. She used that,
swiper
and so a
thing?
lot of smaller businesses do the square.
Well, now they're going to get you.
So
They're
good
going
luck.
to get you. You got no more
Good luck.
excuses. Okay, this next one.
I want to know if this is your kind
Go
of
ahead.
grill.
Let's see it.
All right, this is a round grill with a fryer in the middle.
Do we have the video?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Boom! Meat explosion! Introducing the Blacktop 360, the hottest hotness to hit the pavement since B-Boys busted out the worm. This ain't no square grill, yo. It's round like a black hole. So your grilling gravitational pull sucks the party all up into your area. Wanna know more? Of course you do! Strap yourself in for the grand tour. Boom! Deep
All right, so this has a deep fryer.
No, it
a
doesn't.
Warming, what?
No, it has a deep fryer.
Oh, okay. It has a warming plate.
The grill.
It has a grill. It's 650 degrees that'll go, and it is $250. Would you buy it? That's what I want to know.
Unfortunately, I would not. Although
Why?
I love the commercial. You know, the commercial is amazing because it's like that extreme food. What's it called? That show, the other one on our Revision 3 network.
Epic Food.
Epic Food.
Mealtime.
Epic Mealtime. It's like Epic Mealtime styled grill commercial.
Right.
It's awesome. You got to watch the whole one. You guys go check it out on the geekbeat.tv/live40 link. It's amazing, but I have been burned before, both literally and figuratively, by these little cheap portable grills. They never have enough power to really cook, but I got to give it up for the commercial.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what we're going to do.
What?
We are going to take a quick break, but
All right.
when we get back, we are going to talk about how Facebook and Skype are coming together to be one.
Oh, big happy family.
And before we do, what we want to know, today's question of the day is there something that you've always wanted but you just can't afford? What is it? Head on over to youtube.com and leave us a fame spot. Or how else can you do it?
You can get your mobile device, your phone, your tablet, and leave us a fame spot by downloading the YouTube app. Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Beat Live. That was the wonderful Mr. Mark Zamora behind the camera there.
And that is the wonderful Miss Callie Lewis beside me.
What were you about to say?
I was going to say at Callie Lewis.
Oh, that's at John Pose. So, coming back, it is web time. Let's talk about Google. We talked about Amazon before. Let's talk about Google.
Let's talk about them. So what's happened is Google Plus has finally opened their API to allow about 6 different companies access so that you can remotely manage your Google Plus through their tools. For example, this is something we've been doing with systems like Hootsuite and TweetDeck and stuff like that on Twitter and Facebook for a while.
So that you can schedule things out, so that you can plan to promote things, or just like you have something to say and you don't want to say it right now, you want to say it tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Or so that you can check all your social networks in one place.
Correct.
You don't have to, open Twitter for one thing, Facebook for one thing.
You have to go to Hootsuite for Facebook and Twitter, and go to Google Plus separately.
So Hootsuite, now you can add Google Plus into your Hootsuite.
Yeah, sure, if you pay $1,500 a month.
Well, that's true. You have to be a Hootsuite Enterprise user in order to do it. For now, they say that after they get through this initial beta period with Google,
They say early 2012.
They say they'll roll it out to everything else. You know, the thing is, the API probably has only so many machines attached to it right now. They're beta-ing the API, so they can only take so many requests.
It's understandable, and also, you know, they do have their whole philosophy of letting things out a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that they're doing it this way. And
But
it makes
we want
sense
it now.
that businesses who pay for enterprise need it more.
I think it's less that. I think it's more that that's one way to get a very small group of users, because there are a very small number of those users using those services.
Right.
And so that's one way to control who's going to be hitting the API.
Sure.
You know? So
talking to Facebook, Facebook and Skype are now working together. So basically you can set up Skype to be able to use your Facebook account and call Facebook to Facebook.
just what I needed. The ability to Facebook with all of my fake friends on Facebook. Yeah, I'm sorry, the ability to Skype with my fake friends on Facebook.
That's hard to say, huh?
Yes.
Now, to be fair, like in a situation where it's a single user, they've got their family and immediate friends only on their Facebook.
You mean if you're not a
account and they
Facebook
want to-
slut like me?
Exactly.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah, I know.
But yes, that's what I mean. So
Well, you
that
got
has opened up-
5,000 friends on Facebook, okay?
Right. Yeah, it won't work for me. I won't be using this. I won't be testing it. But you guys do, and if you do, let me know how it goes.
That is actually that is good. I mean, for a lot of people, if their whole family is on Facebook.
Yeah, I can
then,
see it being pretty useful.
Yeah, you pull it up, you say, oh, so-and-so's online, and instead of chatting with them, which is what you could do in the past, now you'd hit the button and you'd Skype with them. So that's kind of cool.
Anyway, so another thing, I don't know how many people use Yahoo.
I do. Like,
You use Yahoo Mail.
oh, I thought you meant you didn't know literally the number of people using it.
Oh. What?
What you meant to say was,
What
I don't
did
know
I
if any of you use Yahoo Mail, but you said, I don't know how many people are. But you know what? Now you can find out exactly how many people are using Yahoo Mail because they built this new tool that's called
Visualize Yahoo.
Visualize Yahoo.
It's pretty cool, actually. Take a look at this. And when you go to the website, I think it's visualize.yahoo.com or something, but it'll be in our show notes. It'll pop up. So they are actually sending like 65,000 emails per second. That's 5.6 billion emails per day. And you can see it all pop up. And you can set it to see even spam as well.
Well, the amazing thing is that 3 out of 4 of those emails you just mentioned that are going through their system, spam. But yeah, it's really, really cool. You guys definitely need to go check out that link because
I just can't believe people still use it.
well, when you hover, I can't believe they use Yahoo Mail.
joking.
When you hover over it, it makes little noises and it's just really cool.
Maybe I should
It's kinda
start
cool.
using Yahoo so that I could use the Fire.
Yeah, that would be good.
Anyway, I'm still on that. Yes.
Although they've probably locked them out too,
Right.
even though they haven't given us any suitable email replacement. But
No.
we won't go back on that.
I do have one quick science story for you.
Okay.
This is pretty cool because we're entering winter, right? And a lot of people like down for their warmth, and it's one of the lightest, one of the warmest materials you can use in coats and stuff like that.
Until you get caught in a downpour.
Exactly, because it gets wet, you get wet, and you get cold. Now there is something called thermoball, and it's made out of this new material.
Synthetic fuzz.
Synthetic fuzz, right? And it'll actually keep you dry and warm still, even if it gets wet. So
That's
it's
nice.
this new kind of material that's kind of making all the rage, and I think we'll start to see it in clothes and jackets and snowsuits very soon.
I heard that the engineer who invented it, he figured it out from belly button fuzz.
No way.
Yeah, only
Are you
I know
serious?
that.
You made that up. Oh, John P. You can find all his humorous acts at John Pose on Twitter and Google us.
Okay, what's next?
All right, what's next is we are actually going to take a break. When we come back, I'm going to show you what's better than these gummy bears.
Oh, there's
in
nothing
here.
better.
Oh, there is. But before we do, I want to know if you guys have something that you desire, that you think about and that you dream about, but you haven't yet bought. What is that item? Leave us a fame spot. by going to Google Plus. That was yours. I mean, go to.
I was just gonna let them go. You guys know how to leave a fame spot, right? Whip out your phone or your tablet and download the YouTube app and send it right over. Do it now. We're waiting. Hey folks, welcome back to Geek Beat TV.
Geek Beat Live. We are live.
We are live. It's also Geek Beat TV. It's Geek Beat Live. Whatever. We're gonna have some fun at this next segment. I can't wait.
Exactly.
You promised me something better than gummies.
I did, but before I do that, I just have to give credit to the guy who shared that picture in the beginning of the show at Elmo TK. I forgot to say that. I saw him in the chat room, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I didn't say it." So. There's your credit, Almo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, so gummy worms. This is kind of odd. So these, you like gummy worms. You like gummy bears. These are squishable gummy bears lights.
What exactly do you mean when you say gummy bear lights?
These are actually lights.
Can I eat them?
No, you cannot. So they're LED. You plug them in, and you know how you turn them on is squish their bellies, kind of like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
You squish his belly to turn him on?
Uh-huh.
And when are mine arriving?
All right, moving on. So I have another cool thing for you, the candy dispenser.
Okay.
You said earlier the candy was what's for dinner.
Absolutely.
It's going to be so
the new beef.
easy to get candy now because we have an automatic candy dispenser. You know how when you're in the restroom of public restrooms, you just stick your hand under and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't?
The soap thing?
The soap thing or the water thing?
Oh, yeah. They made a candy dispenser like that?
They really did.
You know what the only problem with that is? What if you set it out and somebody just goes walking by and your sweet, sweet, precious candy just spills all over the floor?
I know, I thought about that. I think you have to set it in an area that's not going to happen. I'm sure it's not a large range, so if you have the candy dispenser here, you don't want to walk past here.
It better not do that to my candy.
It holds 80 ounces, so that's... How much is that? How many bags of candy is that, since you're the candy expert?
Even 1 ounce of spilled candy is unacceptable.
Oh, okay. What if I only eat half of it and throw the other away? Is that acceptable?
No, that's not acceptable.
I guess you shouldn't watch me eat candy.
Oh, good
But it does
Lord.
light up while it's dispensing. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, but it's not as cool as a gummy LED light. When are mine arriving?
So moving on. So now this guy I don't have his name, but he created a steam engine trike. A tricycle, not a tricycle, but like a trike. It has 3 wheels. Take a look at this video.
Okay, so what we are looking at is there's a teddy bear, and he is driving a gigantic mechanical trike.
You gotta love the inclusion
machine.
of the teddy bear.
It's not really gigantic. The thing's only 2 feet tall.
No, it's tiny.
Here's what's cool about it. It drives like a normal remote-controlled truck, but it's steam powered. So
how cool is that?
There is a boiler in this thing, and it is burning gas. And the flame is heating up the water, which is going through the oscillating, what do you call it, engine, I guess, and oscillating steam engine, which is driving the pistons, which you see going up and down there on the front.
Why did he do a trike instead
of
a full 4-wheel car?
What you should be asking yourself is, why wouldn't he do a trike?
Okay, then. That's pretty cool. You can see the entire video. He actually shows a lot more
of
how he fills it up and everything at geekbeat.tv/live40.
It's on your screen.
Now, that's a trike. We also have a car, another truck that flies.
It's a flying truck.
Remote-controlled
A flying
truck.
Okay, maybe not exactly a flying remote-controlled truck.
Kind of. I mean, it's made so that it doesn't,
Well, check it out.
Get hurt.
We've got a video.
Like
we'll show you what it does. Watch this. Okay, would you get in one of those and ride it if it was full size?
If it were full size and somebody I trusted were no.
Driving/flying it?
Flying
GK
it.
Dave could fly it.
Yes, he could.
He's a pilot.
So this only sells for $29, and it is made out of strong and lightweight foam material.
Oh,
so
wait, you can
can't
buy
really
one of
hurt
these?
It. Yeah, it's $29, 6 AA batteries.
Oh, I'm going to get one, and I'm going to fly it around the
I
Living
think it's
Lobster
kind of
Studios.
cute, you know? I mean, you usually get the helicopters. I think a truck flying in the air is pretty nice.
I do like it.
And it's yellow.
It is
How can
yellow.
you go
know
wrong?
what? Speaking of yellow vehicular things,
Okay.
I have an amazing story. This next one is, I mean, honestly, this next one is amazing. It's car time.
All right. So, what is so amazing about this story?
Okay, what? I don't even know how to set this thing up, okay? There was a guy, and he had a 1965 Chevy Impala.
Yes.
But he bought it when it was brand new.
Drove it off the lot.
Drove it off the lot, kept it for like 15 years or 20 years
20
or something.
years.
20 years. And then financial difficulties hit the family. He had to sell it. It had to go.
Yeah.
Well, decades later.
I'm guessing he cried when it went away because he loved that thing.
Decades later, his sons decide, you know what? Let's see if we can find Dad's old car. They searched
they find
for
it?
5 years, and they found it. And this is what happened when they presented him with the car.
Mommy, what?
I'm watching. Go
Wait. All right, good job. Whoa. All right, Kate, can you do that?
That one?
Yeah, let
Really low. Come really low. Okay, I got you. Oh no! What the hell? Dear God. That's my old Chevy.
We got it, Pop.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. Here, come on.
Really? No!
I think we got that.
God, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Where'd you get it?
We found it. We found it.
I can't talk.
I know. It's okay.
It took 5 years.
That
Really? Dear me.
you carry me.
It's all good, Dad. We found it.
Wow.
Papa,
I'm just
Dad,
stunned.
look at the back of the light.
I just don't even know what to say. And it's the same.
Yeah,
It's the same. Already.
All right, so I was crying when I saw this. This was really touching.
Yeah.
5 years that these guys tried to find this car. They tracked it across the country, even into Canada, and they finally were able to get a
amazing.
hold of it. I was a little worried, actually, when he first grabbed his chest. I was
Yeah, like, is he gonna have a heart
did they, bring him so
they
much
kill their
happiness
dad?
that they kill him?
Mr. Jig says, I'm verklempt. Yeah, honestly,
Very, very
I have to admit, when I first saw this story, I was welling up a little bit. I
You
mean,
gotta
it's
love
amazing.
that somebody
you know.
loves a car that much
Yeah.
that it means that much. So.
It's amazing how, I mean, I don't really know any ladies like this, but I know a lot of guys
Yeah.
for whom their car really, I mean,
their
matters.
baby.
It's a big part of their lives and everything. And this was something that he was very passionate
Yeah.
about. But what's so touching is not how he felt about the car, it's how his sons felt about him to go
Yes.
and get that car and bring it to him.
Exactly.
So
I do wonder, now in that video they talked a lot about the engine and everything. I wonder if people will feel that way in the future with all electric cars.
well, that was an excellent segue
Wasn't it?
because
I think I deserve like
Honda,
2 thumbs
that
up for
was
that.
very good. Honda is now coming out with the new Honda Fit. It's an all EV electric vehicle model.
But
it
what's
has
weird?
Go ahead.
Well, what's weird about this is that they're only going to release it in the U.S. and for lease. You cannot buy one of these things.
It's not really that weird because the thing is, it's a very different kind of vehicle. You got to remember that any kind of electric has a shelf life. An engine in a car can be made to run hundreds of thousands of miles and you can maintain it. But these things need batteries. They need a battery pack replaced.
Yeah.
And those batteries can be wildly expensive. So what they do is they'll put it out as only a lease. You can have the car for 5 years, then or 3 years or whatever it is. Then when you turn in the lease, they refurbish it. and bingo, bango, whatever they're going to do with it.
Nice.
So it's, makes sense. $399 a month. The car has a range of about 120 miles in combined driving, or 75 or so on the highway, So should be good for getting around. No big deal.
All right.
Now, I do have one other thing that I want you to see.
Okay, well.
And this, we're going to play, what is this? Check out this image. What is it?
So
What
this
is
is
it?
actually a fleet of brand new Hondas that were submerged by the flooding in Thailand. And Honda says that the renovation is in order and they are working on it. So, yeah,
Well,
sorry, that sucks.
Flooding is just the first sign, but when we get back, Callie is going to show you how the world will end.
Yeah.
And it's got to do with robots.
Of course. But before we do, we want to know what you need, what you want in your life and you have not gotten or you can't afford to get.
Head on over to youtube.com and send us in a fame spot. Just click on the Geek Beat TV logo there and click fame spot. We're waiting for it.
You could be on TV.
And in 3, 2.
Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Beat Live. I'm Callie Lewis.
And she's Callie Lewis.
That's John P. We are moving through the show. We have some awesome stuff to unbox today, I think. And we've got mail from you. But before we do,
It's robot time.
my favorite segment of the show. All right, so you know Voldemort's snake, Nagini. I've got something better than Nagini. Now,
I wouldn't
he is
class it. What do you
called-
mean better? Nagini was not good to start
Well,
with.
then anything is better, right?
Okay.
But I mean more awesome. Like, Nagini is huge and powerful.
You're scaring me here.
Take a look at this. Okay, this is called Titanoboa, and the creators of it plan to cover it with a skin of sorts so that it looks like more of a snake and so that it can move underwater.
That is not what I'd call Titanoboa. I would call that a nightmare. What? You know what? Why would a human actually invent a snake robot knowing that eventually it's going to end up killing us all?
I have no idea, but it is pure awesomeness. It's going to be
It's pure
50
evilness.
feet long, and it has internal lighting. The eyes animate.
Did you see the guy behind him in the giant tarantula-looking
I
thing
did see the
walking
giant
around?
tarantula.
At least he built that so that when the robot becomes sentient, then he can fight it with the giant, tarantula thing.
So he has 5 different modes of motion. So I guess he can go in 5 different ways. Like the snake, or maybe he can go straight, or whatever.
Or like curl up around you and crush you till your bones are paste.
Yeah, like that.
You are way too. What's next?
All right. So I have a question. Do you snore?
No, I don't snore.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Actually, we'd have to ask at Holly Pose. She says I do.
Oh, okay. So this may be for you.
But what does that have to do with robots?
Well, because it is a robot polar bear that's going to take care of your snoring issues. Take a look at this video. Okay, this thing has a microphone, a conductive panel, and a pulse oxygen meter to monitor your snoring and your oxygen levels, so that when you snore, basically it's going to tickle you so that you move, because when you move, then
It'll wake me up.
No, when you move, you stop snoring because you start your breathing over
It's
again.
going to wake me up.
But it's a robot polar bear. How could you not want to sleep with that?
Wow. Wow.
So
Max says,
why they chose a polar bear of all things.
Max says has a good comment in the chat room. It's going to strangle you in the middle of the night. You're going to lay your head on that thing, and it has arms that can move. It's just going to reach around.
It only has one arm, I think. But there is something that lays under the bed.
I saw its other arm. It was like this.
Do we have the image?
Look,
it's like something that lays under the bed.
Look, you don't understand the way these robots work, okay?
Yes.
The way they work is, first they lull you into this false sense of security. Oh, we're going to help you sleep better at night. Then as soon as you get used to them, they grab you by the neck and choke you to death.
I don't think so.
Then one of those ones from the other week comes in, cracks your skull open, and eats your brain.
You take it too far, John. Too far.
One of these days, you're going to, I'm telling you.
Well, all right,
you so.
We're going to move on. Before we do, have you checked in yet to get glue? You are watching live. You can go to
right here.
geekbeat.tv/glue check-in and make sure you check in. You can get actual physical stickers of Callie, of me, of John,
of Callie,
of both of us, of the Geek Beat logo. So go check in. And when we come back, we have mail from you guys.
And unboxings.
Have unboxings, always fun. But before we go, we want you to leave a fame spot because that's one of the best things about this show is hearing from you.
That is true.
Head on over to youtube.com/.
You didn't tell them what to do.
I didn't
tell them the question.
I was about to.
No, I'm going to do it now.
Do it.
Okay, what we want to know is there something you always wanted? Like Callie probably wants a partner who doesn't interrupt her. Well, she's going to have to go to youtube.com and leave a fame spot to tell us that. And what you could also do is you could pull out your iPhone or your Android tablet, download the app, submit the video, bingo, bango, you're on TV right here with us. Do it now. Hey folks, welcome back to Geek Beat Live. It is about time to do some unboxings, but we also have viewer mail.
Oh, I get to talk now?
You can talk now.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so we love hearing from you guys online, but we also love to get actual physical mail. I know that's just a weird thing to even think about these days, but...
Your grandmother was right when she sent you stuff in the mail. Back then, we didn't appreciate it.
Right. We
now
actually
we
have
do.
an entire wall dedicated, or that will be dedicated to your mail, and you get something when you send us something.
2 Livid Lobster lens pens.
Exactly. So let's open this up and see what we got today.
What do we get? Come on,
Whoa.
I want to see what we got.
From Productive Systems Diversified. And Stephen Hodges, he says, John P. and Callie, I've been watching Callie's reviews since the early days and now enjoy Geek Beat Live. I just wanted to send y'all a little thank you for all your hard work and great reviews. While I've been in tech most of my life, I've been focusing more on photography. What is this?
Oh, neat. These are bookmarks.
His photographs.
Bird
Very
bookmarks.
nice. Oh, he included a robot for me.
You do love to, oh.
Where's my robot?
There is a robot just for Callie.
Awesome. You are awesome, Stephen. Thank you. Watch out, John, he says. All right, that's cool. And this is an entire calendar of his
Look at your little robot.
Photography. Very, very cool. Aw, cute.
That was very nice. Thank you very much.
All right, what do we
calendar.
have? A whole calendar. I love calendars.
Are you going to share one of your bookmarks with @HollyPose? Because she likes to read books too.
Exactly.
She can pick one of those out. Thank you very much. So now we will move on to the unboxings. So we have three packages today.
All right, this is a very red one.
This is from Scotty Vest, your friends over at Scott E Vest.
I think they have a new line that they just launched.
Scott E Vest.
And you know these.
Scott.
Were you gonna let me talk?
E Vest.
So Scotty
I'm throwing
Vest.
Scotty Vest gang signs. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm throwing Scotty Vest gang.
So Scotty Vest is one of those companies, or is the company that has technology-enabled clothing, where you can route all sorts of cables through. And this looks like a new sweater, new jacket.
It's fuzzy.
Oh,
it's what do you call it? What do you call that?
I don't know what you call it.
It's a hoodie, but what's the material called? Fleece. It's fleecy.
All right, how's it look?
There's a zipper over the hood.
Is it really?
The hood has a zipper.
Nice.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have
totally
to
messed up my hair.
later on. You'll have to put it on and model it, and we'll
All
take some
right.
pictures, and you can tell people how many. Usually, there's
How
like
many?
37 pockets in every one of these.
Exactly.
And you find little cards in every pocket telling you what
It's
that
always
pocket's
fun.
for. We
Thank you, Scotty Vest.
We have a box, and we have a package.
I'm gonna open this.
Okay, we'll open the box first.
Wow. Oh, there we go.
So,
What is this?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's wrapped up pretty good, though. Let's see here.
Is my hair okay? Did I totally screw it up?
Stop worrying about your hair. We've got, what do we have? The
the iPro lens.
iPro lens.
This is pretty cool. Go ahead and start opening it up, and I'm going to talk through it.
Okay.
So these are lenses and a case for your iPhone 4, I believe, 4S, whichever. And they have a macro lens and a wide angle. No, not a macro lens. They have a wide angle lens and a fisheye lens. And you attach it, you put the case on your phone, attach the lenses to your case. And what's cool about this one versus other ones, this is the case, is
You know
that
what's
it
cool?
has-
Look at the case.
Yes.
Can you see around
That's
here
pretty cool.
that goes
It's like a
around the
lens.
little Apple? That's the Apple logo, right? It looks like a little shutter, lens shutter.
This is a little capsule that holds the lenses in there, and right here is a tripod mount. Look at that. And so then you open it up, open the capsule up, there's the wide angle lens.
Wait, let me see that
that
mount.
off,
Oh,
and then you have more. And there's the fisheye lens. So it's this capsule that lets you store all of your lenses and use a tripod.
all right. I'm going to give it up. That's pretty
That is
wickedly
pretty
awesome.
cool.
That is pretty cool. You store this where? Like in there?
Yeah.
And you just do that?
Well, I think it went the other way.
I did it anyway.
Okay.
And then
It goes in there.
you mount this, you screw this on here, and you mount this on your tripod.
Yep. How
That's
awesome is
actually
that?
pretty cool.
So we're going to be giving this a full review.
I might actually get an iPhone just for that.
Right.
No, I won't.
No, you won't.
Never mind. Okay, let's see what's in this last one. This one is from Main Freight Logistics, Blue Lounge Distribution.
Blue Lounge.
Our friends over at Blue Lounge.
We have actually done a few reviews of their products. They're always small products, but pretty useful stuff, and they're inexpensive. They're good products.
There's a bag in a bag.
Awesome. Always love that.
Luckily,
Do we play music
sharp
here?
knife.
Like waiting music? No?
No, we don't.
Oh,
we just
okay.
open the package like it was Christmas. Ooh,
Oh, what is this?
this is the
shell for iPad 2.
shell. You know
So
what it
it looks
reminds
like-
me of? Can you see the texture?
Oh,
It
look
looks
at
like a
that.
golf ball,
Nice. Does it feel like? It feels like a golf ball too.
and it's rubberized.
Nice.
It's kind of rubberized.
So it'll
oh,
work with the Apple what do they call the cover? The Apple cover? The
it's
one
called the Smart Cover.
Smart cover, yes. Thank you. You cheated.
I know.
That's on there, isn't
I
it?
know, but that's okay.
Very, very cool.
Sometimes I just have to cheat.
If you guys want to know the prices on this or where to find it, you can always head on over to geekbeat.tv/live40, where at GK Dave on Twitter is working out all of the show notes.
He has live blogged the heck out of this thing.
He is.
And here we go. We're coming to the end of another Geek Beat Live. And you know,
Thank you, guys.
we will be taking the
Yes.
taking the day off next Friday because it's the day after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
We're giving everybody the day off.
But don't worry, we have all sorts of gift guides coming out. We've already released a couple. We've got more on their way, and you guys will be just checking out geekbeat.tv for those. We have 3 next week.
Oh, that's sweet.
3.
And there's some good stuff on them, trust me.
Oh yeah.
So you can follow her at Callie Lewis on Twitter, and she is Callie Lewis on Google+. You do not want to miss it.
At Callie Lewis for him too.
That's
you know?
right. You can
Just
follow me
come
at
on.
Callie Lewis. She's going to retweet everything I ever tweet from now on.
At John Pose or John Pose on Google+. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We always enjoy having you, and you guys have a happy Thanksgiving.
Take care. Bye-bye.